I'm sorry.
So you're live. How are you doing?
Okay.
Yeah, just what topic?
You said,
Who
who am
am
I
I?
is the topic.
So question, who am I? That is the prior to the name and form. So it it solve all the problems connected with the name and form and identity. So one has to dig deep into the or analyzing what is life. On the outer form, there is struggle in life, daily life, within the body, mind, and around. Around means neighborhood or the country or the world. The war going on and war within the individual.
Yeah.
So when people live as a not as a countryman, as a the whole planet, as one family, then there is not too much war because there is no border line limit. So limit automatically finish and it not by owning and limiting, but by focusing on the main question, who am I? If we observe the plants and animal kingdom, they don't throw bombs at each other.
Mm-hmm.
Why and how? Because they live the life, and without knowing the name and
But
form.
I will say, I'll interject, some animals are still territorial and will bark or bite or chase after when it just wants its territory. The lion only doesn't want any other lions in its territory. So there is that in the wild world as well, the wild animal world.
Yeah. So that means that human being don't know what is being. They are like they are going downward,
Yeah.
the level of animal
Yeah.
level. And animal level fight for what do they fight for?
In the
They
animal, it's for food or for territory.
food,
usually.
yeah. So, but human beings can have so much earth, and they have learned how to produce lot of plants, lot of fruits. They have, so they have more than they need.
Mhm.
But the only thing is the war is outside, but the root cause you can serve your country is by one question, who am I? Why that one question? Because in the sound sleep there is no war and fight Of course, the thoughts and all that go in the dreams and all that, but you move from, you find the real meaning of individual entity. The, the what we are taught is name, form, bank balance, security, but where is the real security? When you return to the, like a baby, childhoodness, innocence, pure, not pure heart is open, and the ego is not
Yeah.
ruling your
Yeah.
life and fighting. Main cause, fight, war going on, and it's not the weapon, superiority, race of weapons. It is the who is creating the manufacture companies or the owners, because there must be a reason and cause, and the cause is the profit profit of manufacturing, and they keep on continuing war, whether one place, another place, another place. So who benefit from the war? Who
The
benefit?
people who manufacture weapons, the
Yeah,
companies.
not the people who are fighting with each other. They cannot say, oh, the Christian against Jews, or no, that is only on the surface. But the main thing is, if they don't have weapons, they can do the war. With how they will do the war, they can do wrestling, and after wrestling, they can talk with each other
Yeah.
and sit down together, and then they will
And
enjoy
break,
the party.
yeah, break bread with
Yeah,
each
break bread.
other.
So
Yeah.
that can be the end when one find the question, who am I, that God has blessed you a window on this planet, on this earth, from the, you can say heavens or above or whatever word you put, but you are given opportunity already. You are blessed with abundance, with the infinity. You are infinity. But for survival, you put name and form on that, and you get totally lost in the world jungle. This is even more dangerous jungle than the jungle forest in the
Yeah.
other jungle, because in the civilized, so-called civilized world, is decaying. Why decaying? Because food, clothes, shelter, the houses they make is like bee cells or prison cells, cutting the mother nature and changing the food from organic to inorganic, from real foods to the artificial foods, looking better, and but that also confuse the mind. So that's how Ayurveda or Indian medicine indicate about that quality of life. Organic, what is the difference? and they also indicate toward, sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. What that means? That means, like, suppose if you are eating non-vegetarian, or that your mind affect that. Your mind is more aggressive and agitated.
Yeah.
But the root cause, we are not seeing the symptoms, we are seeing the root cause. Root cause is, who am I? And once you find who am I, then you are not after the greed, more and more, more sensual objects and sensual pleasure, and then you get to a higher level of the pure mind. Pure mind becomes the pure heart. Then your life is simple living, high thinking. High living means quality of life, not the quantity. Material world goes after more and more money, more houses, more, but not the quality. What is the quality? Quality, me being means they miss the sound sleep, work hard and turning human being to the human machine. That is the bigger war than you can imagine, how the world is changing from the human being to the human machine, human computer, human artificial intelligence, and that take over. You make life easy and comfortable, but that is the add-ons on life and miss the real life. That's why in the past there was war going on in India as well, and Mahatma Gandhi was doing political leader, and of course he said a mantra, truth and non-violence is the real religion. Truth and non-violence is the real religion. And beyond that, the Guru of the all Gurus, Mahaguru, is the Guru Ramana Maharishi. He indicated one mantra, who am I? Who am I means find out who are you, real you, not the name, form, and individual as a body, mind, and running after security. All questions are answered in one question. Self-examined life is not worth living. So the one really real want the real love of life will question that question, because it is not any other body question. It is your own question. Because people have tried all over the world, more and more money, more houses, more possessions. What did they lead to? you see everywhere. Misery,
Yeah.
worried, confused. Why? Because the brain and mind and memory is a dead past. It's not organic. They are driving, they are going to work, but then there are other three minds attacking, overthinking, thinking about other project, other ideas. What is life? Out of fear, more thinking, more worries, more worries. So it's like a disease. Thinking, overthinking, stressful thinking, anxiety, hyper that affect the body and mind. So no matter what, whether white, blue, black, any guy, any person, universal law, find out what is human being, what is the being. We have reduced ourselves to human thinking, human, and going more and more and more toward more diseases. Disease means disease. More and more and more and more thinking, worries. Overthinking is the man-made. What God gave is the human being. So it is nothing to achieve that. Then they have another thinking and another worries. Oh, how do I slow down, stop down the mind? The mind is born out of that. There is need of the mind. They forget the original organic mind, which is the pure heart. Pure heart means human beingness, being, where there is no two, there is no other. When there is no other, there is no fight, no war, automatically. That's how the children, pure children, 10-year, 5-year, or babies, they don't fight. They fight as appearance. That's how the yogis, they say, this world, what you see with these two eyes, is Maya. Maya means only appearance. And why appearance? Why Maya? Because after some time it will disappear. That's why. Disappear. Appear has to disappear or into another form. So nothing belongs to you, whether your houses, children, whatever you accumulate out of fear, accumulation, possession, forgetting the real you. Who am I? The real treasure is gone, lost, is covered up. Is covered up means like the clouds and the sky. The clouds, they cover the sky. You cannot see. In the daily life also, the dust goes in the windows on the houses, you clean the windows, then the light come more clear. Even the car you drive, the dust is there on the, suppose on the screen, then you cannot drive clearly.
Right.
So you want clarity, cleanliness, but in life you have to clean the label of name and form. What is that? Which was put before. What was your name and form before you were born? The birth and death don't touch that. Oh, what a wonder. Like, for example, you see the lamp. Suppose lamp is off or bulb is off, the electricity goes on. It does not stop. That's how the light is such a, they put a name word God. God is not disturbed by the war. Otherwise, so many suffer. But it is the man is causing that. And the greed. So you have this wonderful life. Either you are in the lane or chain of cause and effect, cause and effect. As you sow, so shall you reap. As you sow, so shall you reap. Either in that lane, or you can transcend the road laws and you transcend the aeroplane. Aeroplane don't follow the rules of the road.
Right.
Red light, green light.
It goes straight to the goal.
Yeah, that is different. And then there is beyond the road and the aeroplane. What is that? That is the real truth which you came from. Real truth is undivided, and there is no from and to. What is that? You cannot know with the mind because it is beyond the mind. It's the heart consciousness, which is not born, which never die. Not the heart, the physical heart. Physical heart is the symbolism, a symbol of the pure truth. That's how when you listen the truth of anybody's truth, you feel a silence, a peace at the heart. Even the kind and compassionate people feel the pain of killing of other people or other countries. They feel. Why? Because you are not separate. You are interconnected. You are the wholeness. That's how life has like two ends. You can live at the level of hell or you can transcend the heavenly. Here now. It's available here now. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti Om. What you have to say?
Well, you were talking about the compassion, and I was recently finding out that there are farmers who were raising animals in the factory style who became compassionate and couldn't do it anymore. So the world is changing. Maybe more and more people are becoming compassionate towards other life because they see themselves in it. So
They see, yeah, they because as you sow, so shall you reap. If you kill anybody, whether animal or anybody, you're killing yourself because self is interconnected.
yeah,
Interconnected wholeness. So automatically, when you see the light, morning light, the darkness disappear automatically, effortlessly, without any effort. That's how all kind of yogas, practices, all that is needed for the people who need that. And there are people who are born realized, realized masters, because they have seen it very clearly, and the objects and the karma does not touch them. Why? Because they don't get at that level. So life is an infinite opportunity. Each moment, either you are in the time bound capsule, time bound, or you are in the timelessness, is all free here and now. Timelessness is are definitely free, but then man made up of time. I'm busy time. And my time cost 500 an hour. Blah 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 blah. All that. That dies. Add-ons. Add-ons on life. Pure life. That's how one poet says. In other words, चाह गई चिंता मिटी बनिया वे परवाह जाको कछु न चाहिए वो ही साहम साह. Who is the king of all kings? Not who dress like king or who put the name Alexandra or blah 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 blah. No, 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 no. Not who has many possessions. What the poet says? Poet says, who has no want. Oh man, who has no want is the king of all kings. How? Because in the sound sleep, if somebody offer you a 1 million lottery or 1 billion lottery, doesn't want. Because the sound sleep is so blissful. Don't want nothing. Because all wants are included in the no want. That's how the zero, the wholeness include all the numbers. So all kind of science is made up of number 1 to 9, 1 to all measurement, but not knowing that there is another dimension, holographic, which you can be in USA and London at the same time. Why? How? Because the soul everywhere and nowhere. Like electricity is at the same time everywhere, nowhere. Do you need to send the electricity from here to London? No, already. That's how they talk about God everywhere, omniscient, omnipresent. They put another word. The fear is gone when you are absorbed in the eternity, pure, sacred eternity. Divinity is already waiting for you. In every moment, every hour, in the food, walking, even walking. Walking can be blissful. That's how the simple food can be a luxury if you are in good health. So, first and last is not that what is samadhi, what is this, what is that. Look within. Who am I? Om Shanti, Om Shanti. And here,